Hello everyone. I told you that I was going to make another video even though I got out of surgery. So this video is not going to be a full video. This is homemade meatloaf my way. So I started off with the ground beef. I got the ground beef. I also use red and yellow bell pepper, as you can see. And I use picante sauce. I used half of the jar, but I only had half of it anyway, so it would have made no difference. You're also going to need black pepper. You're going to need adobo, goya sazon, onion powder, and garlic powder. You're also going to need cornflakes or crackers. I'm using both. There's my crackers in there, just about 4 crackers. And a handful of cornflakes, Kellogg's or whatever. Use your brand. And then 2 eggs beaten. So as you see, I already have my my seasoning inside the ground beef. My bell pepper, yellow bell pepper. I didn't use whole onions, but you can use onions. I season it very well with onion powder and garlic powder. Now, I added my sauce already is in there. The picante sauce is in there already. Now I'm going to add my egg. And then I'm going to mix very well. After I got the egg mixed, I'm going to add cornflakes. Now the eggs is a binder. You don't have to put that much cornflakes in there if you don't want to. You see, I only use half of this. Now mix it very well. A lot of people do not know this, but you are going to need a teaspoon of sugar to take out the acidity of the tomato. So I'm using 1 teaspoon of granulated sugar. As you see, I got the sugar in there. Now I'm going to add my ketchup. You can use any brand of ketchup you want to. I usually use about 3 tablespoons. So if y'all can see that. And you can add more as you go on. But remember, once you add in there, you cannot take out. So add a little at a time. Don't forget all your seasoning. Let's go over the seasoning again. We're going to use onion powder, garlic powder, goya seasoning, adobo, parsley for flavor, black pepper, and you can actually season it the way you want to. Now I'm going to show you guys a secret what I also use. I use ranch dressing in my meatloaf. I use the bacon ranch. Bacon ranch. Along with the ketchup and the sugar. You guys, it gives it awesome taste. Brings an extra flavor in there. So now we're going to mix it. We got our cornflakes, we got everything, the eggs, everything mixed. So let's go ahead. And then I'm going to show you how I'm making my Great Northern beans. So we have a meatloaf, Great Northern beans with kielbasa sausage, bell peppers, yellow and red bell peppers. So I'm going to show you that in a minute. Let's mix this together. And I forget, you guys, Italian seasoning is optional if you want to use it. So let's mix this up and get it ready for the oven. Turn the oven at 275 to 300 for an hour and 15 minutes. Meatloaf is mixed up. We're also having cornbread. Now, you guys, I wasn't feeling good. You know, I just got out of surgery. Now, remind me, I'm really clean. My hands are clean and everything. I'm not showing my face because my face is still swollen, but people still got to eat. So yesterday, I made my cornbread. Now, I made about 5 of these. Gave my brother some and my cousin some. So this is what we're having today, cornbread. So this is something I don't have to do. This is homemade buttermilk sweet cornbread. That's going to go with the Great Northern beans and the meatloaf. So let's mix this up and put it in the oven. As you can see, the meatloaf is made up. Now this is a very long pan. So this can feed, so let's say 2 slices per person. 1, 2, 1 slice, 2 slice, 3 slice, 4 slice, 5 slices, 6 slices, 7. So somebody will get an extra piece. Somebody gonna get an extra piece depending on how you cut them. They said the man the person who works the most in the house get the extra piece of meat. Well, y'all get what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah. So this will feed 3 people comfortably, 4 to 3 people. For the first plate, and then people want seconds or whatever. But anyway, yeah, 2 slices of meatloaf per plate. So whatever you have left over, somebody might get the extra slice. So now we're going to move to the beans, and we're also having rice. You can use any rice you want to. Now for the Great Northern beans, you guys. These are Great Northern beans. These are not navy beans. These are white beans. Now we have sausage. Hold on. This is the sausage that I'm using. You can use any brand that you want to. This is kielbasa. You can use Italian sausage. You can use any sausage. So in this, what I have is I have red and yellow bell pepper. I have onions. Goya seasoning. Onion powder. Garlic powder. Garlic powder. And we also use this. Now let me explain something to you. Whenever you're making a monk bean or a white bean, do not put salt in this. Because what it's going to do when you put salt in this, some of your beans are going to come out hard. So it's going to prolong the cooking time on the beans. So you can use garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, as long as you don't put that much salt in it. Just till the end, then you're going to put your salt in there. But most of the times your meat has salt in it already. So be very careful when you're cooking your beans, your white beans especially, because some of your beans will come out hard. Even with pinto beans or any other kind of bean, do not put a salt agent in there until your beans are halfway or 15% cooked. And these are the white beans with the sausage. They're not done yet. So they have about an hour left to go. So some of this meat is going to break up. And that's going to give it good. So I'm going to turn this back on high. And then I'm going to start the rice. So you can use any rice that you want to use. Okay, let's put the lid back on. And put the meatloaf in the oven. This is the meatloaf. I'm not going to put the ketchup or the sauce on top until it's almost done. Okay. Now for the rice. Okay, you guys. For the rice, I'm just going to add a little sea salt to the rice. Let me wipe off my stove for somebody to say something. You know how people is. And you guys, you know this is not my stove. This stove was old when I got here, and I cleaned it as much as I can. So bear with me. Until I get my own house, this is not my shit. This stove was here before I came here, and I cleaned it, and it still doesn't look that good. But y'all know I'm clean with my stuff. But anyway, yeah, you guys, this is white rice. And what I did is just add a pinch of salt. I can't find my sea salt, so I'm going to use this salt right here. The Motrin salt. Just a little. Y'all got to watch that for me because I can't see. Okay. Y'all supposed to be my eyes and ears now. Okay, now We got the beans. This is the beans for the rice. And the meatloaf is in the oven. So we're gonna let this cook for another hour. Turn the eye up a little bit. Let the rice come to a boil, and let's get this ready. Well, the rice is done, you guys. Now I'm waiting for the meatloaf, and I'm gonna plate it and show you how it looks. Meatloaf is looking good. About another 45 minutes, then I'll put the ketchup on. Okay, meatloaf is done. Got my parsley flakes over. I had to clean the oil off of the pan a little bit. So the beans are still cooking. The rice is done. So waiting for, and then I can make plates. Rice, meatloaf, cornbread, and beans with sausage. Okay, you guys, food is done. Got Great Northern beans with smoked sausage, meatloaf, rice, white rice and meatloaf. Okay, I'm trying to let y'all see this. Okay. Great Northern beans, cornbread, homemade meatloaf. And this is what for dinner. 2 down, 2 plates down, and 3 more to go. So yeah. Thank you guys. Please share. Watch my videos. Please go to my YouTube channel and see the link to go to my YouTube channel so I can go live and start doing live cooking shows. The next recipe I'm going to be doing is pizza fried chicken. Pizza stuffed fried chicken. So I'll give you guys the heads up on that. Thank you for watching. Even though I just got out of surgery, but a bitch still gotta eat.